Now, the ABC 7 forecast. Your most accurate forecast.
Well, Southwest Florida, the breeze has started to pick up, and you've also noticed a few more clouds starting to pop up in our skies as we stare out towards downtown Fort Myers. This is all ahead of a cold front that will be making its way overnight tonight. Temperatures very warm, especially for this time of year, into the upper 60s right now. That dew point is also very high into the low 60s, so that's noting it is pretty humid outside. And the culprit for that is that southerly wind, and it's getting pretty breezy at times, especially along the immediate coastline. Those wind speeds are at around 15 miles per hour. And as we look out towards our real-time red radar right now, we are sweeping nice and clear, but let's back things out towards the west just a little bit because we are starting to see a few lines of showers starting to develop ahead of this cold front, and these showers are continuing to make their way towards the east-northeast. Now, we will see a few more of these spotty showers developing into the Gulf waters ahead of this cold front, making its way towards southwest Florida. So between the hours of midnight and around 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning ahead of this line of storms, we are expecting a few spotty showers until this main event. This line of showers and storms stretching from the Virginias all the way down towards Tallahassee continues to make its way down the peninsula of Florida, bringing us the chance for some severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has labeled parts of southwest Florida under a marginal risk for severe weather, mainly DeSoto County, Charlotte County, and the northwestern portions of Lee County. Now, the good news is this is a 1 out of 5, and that all has to do with the fact that this is an overnight event. Because this is overnight and we start to cool off the land, the atmosphere doesn't have that heat to really get enough energy going to sustain a very strong updraft to create a very strong storm. With that being said, let's talk about what we are going to be seeing, though. We will see some heavy rainfall at times, and we could see some lightning embedded in there. We will see some very gusty winds at around 35 to 40 miles per hour along the immediate coastline. Wind gusts at around 25 to 30 miles per hour as you make your way east of I-75. As far as our tornado threat is concerned, it's on the lowest end of the spectrum it can possibly be. And the reason for that is how the winds are reacting in the atmosphere. With a tornado threat, we look at how the winds react as we move up in the atmosphere. Do they turn direction with height, and do they get faster with height? We're not seeing either of those right now with our current models, so our tornado threat is going to be on the low side. But let's talk about what's going to be going on throughout the overnight hours. We will continue this very strong southwesterly breeze, bringing in more heat and moisture, so more cloud cover is expected. This line of showers and storms will start to knock on DeSoto County and Charlotte counties around the Cape Haze Peninsula at around 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning, pushing towards Lee County as they make their way just after 5 o'clock in the morning. So Cape Coral, Lehigh Acres, Fort Myers, up towards the western portions of Glades County. That's when you're going to see this broken line of showers and storms. In the latter half of the 5 o'clock hour, just before 6, it's going to start to move into Collier County. So Vanderbilt Beach, Naples, and making its way up towards Alva and into Immokalee. That's when you'll start to see those showers and storms. Marco Island and State Road 29 just before 7 o'clock in the morning, with clearing skies as we make our way throughout the latter part of the day on Sunday. But for the first half of the day, we will stay dry, but a mainly cloudy sky. Another thing I want to mention, it's going to get very windy tomorrow afternoon. I'm talking wind gusts along the coastline up to 45 miles per hour, getting a little bit less to about 30 to 35 as you make your way east of I-75. But as we make our way towards the daytime tomorrow, highs struggling to reach the upper 60s because of that very strong breeze. Check out Monday morning into the low 40s, a gradual warm up back to the low 80s by the middle part of the work week. But that's all ahead of yet another cold front bringing showers and storms Thursday night and early Friday morning. And we're back to the 40s by next weekend. And that's your most accurate forecast here from ABC 7.